Hey guys! So as you know, I am in school to become a teacher of the young'uns. And so with that, with my classes I'm taking, I have to go to different schools and observe the classrooms and the kids and the teachers and that kind of stuff. And I did an observation yesterday, and it wasn't the first observation I had ever done in my life. That's definitely not the case, but it was kind of sad and eye-opening because I went to a Catholic school, and so I think most people, especially myself, I assumed that Catholic school students, like I've always kind of assumed, even though I've like observed Catholic schools and public schools before, like it was very clear to me when I was like observing the classrooms and the kids that I feel like with all the experiences I've had with observing, I've come to the conclusion, I might be wrong about this, but I feel like Catholic school children just are much more crazy, unruly, temperamental, angry, just they're not as behaved. And I feel like public school kids are more behaved, which, like, I always thought it was the opposite. Like, because I grew up going to Catholic school, like, I went to my old elementary school yesterday and observed, and, like, I just always assumed that people who went to Catholic school were good kids. I mean, not that any school system is, like, specifically worse or better than other school systems. I don't really think that as a whole, but my point is I was surprised at how, like, even the structure of the school, like, I mean, like, I went into the school, they were in Spanish class, so I observed Spanish class, and they were okay during like half of the class, but then they were like acting crazy, running around, like not sitting down. One kid literally kept hitting the teacher, like not in a way that like would like be like harmful, but like in an annoying way, I would say. And it was like I was just watching and I was just like you can't help but like think to yourself like, what the hell? And you also just want to like stop the kid from doing it, but it's just like so difficult. I don't know. But and then they went back to their main class, and they definitely still acted like out, but I feel like they act out more when they're not in their main classroom, which I guess makes sense because, you know, you feel like you can kind of be more free and stuff when you're not in your main classroom. And then they went to gym class, and gym class started and it was all cool and shit, you know, some of them were stretching and some of them were just playing around, and I thought that would last for like 5 to 10 minutes. It lasted the whole period. All they did, sorry, excuse me, all they did the whole period was legitimately play around, throw balls around. They were on scooters, they were playing with like hula hoops. It wasn't a very, it was probably the least structured gym class I had ever observed in my life. Like, it was so not, I mean, I would expect that in a daycare because I observed at a Head Start last week, and they had like that kind of experience where they went into a gym and they just played around for like a half hour. But that's a Head Start, and that's more understandable. But it's a freaking grade school, and it's a grade school that's Catholic. Like, I mean, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm just wrong about this whole thing, maybe it's just my personal experience, but I just felt like it was very chaotic, and just the main structure that they had was just going from classroom to classroom, and they had more structure in their main classroom, but it was just like, really? Like, it made me just sad because I just felt like these teachers had way too much to handle. And there was even like this woman who was in the classes, like she would go wherever like the kids went, basically. I don't know, she might have been like a teacher's aide or something, but she was like when I went to the Spanish room, she left, but then when I went to their main classroom and the gym, she came with us. And I was just like, I mean, and she didn't really do a whole lot. I'm just assuming that she's a teacher's aide, but it's just like she could have, I don't know. I just felt like either the teachers don't care enough to control the kids, or they have too much to handle. Which either way, it's just like sad, kind of, because it's just like, this is the day and age. This is our education in this day and age. Like, I mean, like, you'd think that this would like basically like make me not want to be a teacher anymore, but that's not the case. Like, I think when I first started observing for my classes, I thought like, oh, whatever, this sucks, like, whatever. Like I thought to myself, like, can I really handle this? Like, But now that I've observed and I have a little bit more experience with kids, not a whole lot, but a little bit more, I feel like, no, I can handle this. And it even fuels me to want to change education. So, yeah. And don't get me started on this whole school shooting business that happened yesterday. Oh my god, it's just like horrible. Gun reform and gun regulations need to change. That's all I gotta say about it. I mean, in the previous time I filmed this video, I went more into depth with it, and I was like ranting and stuff like that, but I don't want to get like people like, you know, saying any negative stuff really. But I understand guns don't kill people, people kill people, but guns are dangerous. And that's all I'm gonna say. Like, they're dangerous and something needs to change. And mental illness and mental health is a real thing. Even though you can't see mental illness or mental health, it's there. People have issues, people need therapy and counseling, and they need what they need. And to ignore those things is ridiculous. So, I don't know. But beyond that, I thought after Sandy Hook there would be change, honestly. And I don't think anything has changed. So, yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos from me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!